Russia was once completely conquered and ruled for 200 years by the largest empire in history. The Mongol invasion changed Russia forever. In the 13th century, a terrifying force swept westward from the steppes of Asia and brought the flourishing civilization of Kievan Rus to its knees. What happened next shaped Russian identity for centuries. In the early 1200s, as Russian princes fought each other for power, reports began to reach them of a new force sweeping westward, the Mongols united under Genghis Khan. In 1223, an advanced party of Mongol warriors defeated Russian forces at the Battle of the Kalka River, but strangely withdrew afterward. It was merely the calm before the storm. 14 years later, in 1237, the Mongols returned in full force under Batu Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson. Their method of conquest was brutally effective. They would approach a city and demand immediate surrender. If refused, they would unleash hell. One by one, the cities of Rus fell. In 1240, Kiev itself, once the glorious capital with golden domed churches, was reduced to ruins. A chronicler wrote that after the attack, no eye remained open to weep for the dead. For the next 2 centuries, Russia lived under what they called the Tatar Yoke. Russian princes had to travel to the Mongol capital to receive permission to rule and pay heavy tribute. But amid this devastation, one small principality began to rise: Moscow. Its princes, particularly Ivan Kalita, Ivan Moneybags, proved skilled at working with the Mongols while secretly building power. The story of how Moscow rose from obscurity to eventually throw off Mongol rule and become the center of a new Russian empire is one of history's most remarkable transformations. To discover how Russia rebuilt itself after this catastrophe and eventually became the world's largest country, watch my full video on Russia's extraordinary journey. Follow for more historical revelations that explain today's geopolitics.